Hey buddy, Crow back again with another reaction video, and this was posted late on May 17th. I'm actually going to record this and so I can go to bed, and I'll edit it tomorrow morning, but this is Evercade's first arcade cartridges announcement trailer, and it's something that I've been waiting for a while. In fact, I thought the last announcement they did was going to be the arcade cartridges, but it wasn't. This is, and it looks like from the thumbnail, there are 4 cartridges. Now, I tried not to look at it too deeply, but I saw Technos, Data East, Galco, which I remember seeing the Retro Pals do a whole stream of their arcade games. There's some really wacky games in there. I'm glad that's in there. And Atari, of course. So I don't know. I'm going to take a look at the details and stuff of the games that they show in here. It's only a minute and some odd change, not even a minute and a half video. But if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Let's get started. All right. I get started, and then it doesn't start. Okay, so okay, let's see what we got here. Evercade presents 4 new arcade collections. Playable on handheld and VS. There's the VS. Okay, let's see what we got here. Technos. So that's Combat Tribes, Blockout. Yeah, that one's okay. Battle Lane. That seems interesting. Not familiar with that one. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Double Dragon 3, The Rosetta Stone. Oh, that'll be interesting. Mania Channel, Mickey Monkey. Wow, another one I haven't heard of. Here's Data East. What do we got for Data East? Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Great. Breakthrough, Burger Time, Arcade Burger Time, that's excellent. I missed a couple here. They're going through them so quickly. Sly Spy, Tumble Pop. There's a lot more arcade games they're putting in these than I thought they would. Alligator Hunt, Glass, Snowboarding Channel, that seems interesting. Thunder Hoop, World Rally, and then Atari, this is going to be good. Asteroids Deluxe, Canyon Bomber, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Millipede, Missile Command, Night Driver, Pong, Skydiver, Super Breakout, Warlords. Interesting. So that's the trailer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of rewind it backwards. We're going to kind of scroll through here and pick out some of the games here. Let's see here. What we got? Okay, Combat Tribes. I remember this one's an okay beat 'em up. I'm glad to see this one. Blockout. Honestly, I don't like these 3D Tetris games. They're just kind of boring, I think. But okay, Battle Lane Volume 5 looks like a shooter. The guy in a motorcycle. I don't really remember playing this one all that much, so this will be interesting. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Okay, I'm not really familiar with the arcade version of these, but what happened to Double Dragon? Why isn't the original Double Dragon on this? That's interesting. I mean, unless I missed it, but Mania Challenge wrestling game, not too excited for that one. Mickey Monkey, again, another one that I'm not really familiar with. Mysterious Stones, Dr. John's Adventure. Again, I'm not really familiar with this. But what I'm also interested in is if, like, you can just insert a coin at any time. Can you just, like, hit the select button or something like that, and it's the same as inserting a coin? You can play as much as you want. That's what I'm kind of hoping they do here. Data East Collection, Bad Dudes versus Dragon. I have the Burger Time arcade cabinet upstairs, and this game is on it, and honestly, it's fun. I didn't have as much fun with it in the past until they put Bad Dudes, the NES version, on the Data East collection, and I started playing that, and I was like, you know, this game is more fun than I thought, and the arcade version is even better. Breakthrough, I think this is a shooter, yeah, kind of like a shooter with a the car, so not too familiar with that one. There's the arcade version of Burger Time. Really happy to see that. I mean, that kind of puts the retire the other Burger Time on the other Data East collection to bed now. Now that this one's on here. Chain Reaction. Oh, this is like Money Puzzle Exchanger, or you know, and this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. I think this one's got a name change. What? Magical Drop? Why the name change? I wonder. Dark Seal. This is a good one because I remember playing this one on the Data East Collection on the Wii, and this is a fun one. This is really good. Darwin 4078, interesting shooter. It's not the best. It's kind of really awkward, I think. Lock and Chase. Not a big fan of Lock and Chase, but who knows? Maybe playing this, I'll get a little bit more respect for it. Sly Spy. I remember seeing this one in the arcades all the time. Interesting game. Tumble Pop. This is kind of like Snow Brothers in a way, I think. Yeah, I mean, kind of like Bobble-esque in a way. So that's interesting to see. And Wizard Fire. Oh, maybe this is the one I was thinking of on the Data East collection. I think about it. The other one, Dark Seal. It seems very similar. So maybe I'm getting my games mixed up, but I'm glad to see them both here. Okay, the Galco collection, Alligator Hunt. Again, this is kind of like one of those games where you're in the background. It's kind of like Sin and Punishment in a way, or Wild Guns on the SNES, where you're in the background and then you have a cursor where you can shoot and aim. So that's pretty interesting. Bionicle Toy. This game is off the wall, insane and nuts. So you'll have to see that one when it comes out. Glass. I have not heard of Glass. I don't remember ever hearing of Glass, so that remains to be seen what this actually is. Snowboard Championships. I like snowboarding games, but this seems like a really awkward view to use. I'm not really familiar with this one. And then Thunderhoop. Thunderhoop is awesome. That's all you need to know. World Rally. And I love these types of games. In fact, the... I can't remember. Racing Fever, I think it was, on the Pico Collection 2. Even though it was obviously a budget title, I had a good time with it, so I love these kind of games. Okay, Atari. I think this is the last one. Asteroids Deluxe. Okay, putting that one on there, but not Asteroids. Canyon Bomber. I think this game is kind of a dud. I mean, back when it came out, it was probably interesting. And this is kind of game that maybe is more fun with two people. I think the Atari 2600 version of this was on one of the Atari collections, and it's just not that interesting. Centipede here. Again, it's really good to see this here, but I mean, you're missing out with the trackball, but it's totally playable with a control joystick or D-pad. Crystal Castles. Again, this is another trackball game. I wonder how well this is going to go with the D-pad, because I'm not really fond of this game, and I know a lot of people really like this game, but I'm not really fond of Crystal Castles at all. But I find it even plays worse with a D-pad or controller instead of a trackball. So, Liberator. I'm kind of familiar with this one. I haven't really even played it too much. I really can't make a comment on it right now. Lunar Lander. I know a lot of people think Lunar Lander is boring, but I love Lunar Lander. So I love seeing that on here. Millipede. Okay, so we're getting that. Same thing I said about Centipede applies here as well. Missile Command. Oh, this is going to be interesting because on the arcade version, well, again, you're not going to have the trackball, so you're missing out on that. But you got the 3 different fire buttons instead of just the one like the Atari 2600. So that'll be interesting. Night Driver, again. Oh, man. Why Night Driver? We don't have a steering wheel, and D-pad controls, I don't think, work at all with this game. So, oh man, I'm not excited to see Night Driver. Pong. Okay, this is interesting because this is really for 2 players. Obviously, this is for the versus. But again, no dial control. You just have the D-pad. So yeah, why so many trackball and dial type games for this collection? That's what I want to know. Skydiver. Okay, I love Skydiver on the Atari 2600, and I don't think it was on either Atari collection, so it's interesting to see the arcade version here, but I think the Atari 2600 version is better. And Super Breakout, again, another dial game. So, and Warlords, another dial game. Why so many dial games? The spinner games. Why so many trackball games? So, oh man, this is going to be a tough one to gauge when it comes out. It all depends on how well those controls translate to the D-pad. This is going to be fantastic. Galco Collection Arcade 1 is going to be fantastic. This is going to be fantastic. And this is going to be fantastic. But where's Double Dragon? Did I miss something? Is it in here? It's so awkward when there's a trilogy of games and they only include 2 out of the 3. Maybe that'll be an Arcade 2, but looking forward to purchasing all 4 of these when they're available, November 2021. Let's leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.